It is the Modern Hip Hop Channel at 95.3. My name is Mr. Peter Parker. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, all of that. I got all of them at Mr. Peter Parker. Got Rhyme Sayers Own. You like one of the newest guys on the team, right?
Yeah, that's right. What's going on? I'm deM atlaS.
Man, you got
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
He does
all
that?
of that jazz.
Oh, all of it. He's connected. And the coolest hair in the city, man. How long you been growing these for, man?
Oh man, 8 years. I used to put conditioner, S curl into it,
Word?
make my hair look more straight. And one day I was just kind of like, fuck it,
Yeah.
and let it go. And this is the result. And I have to say, shout out to everybody in the city with cool, awesome hair. I've noticed it pop off even more. Like these days, a lot of cats have cool hair. It's
Yeah.
all their own style. And stuff.
Yeah, no, it definitely
That's
fits your
wicked.
personality. And I always say, like, a cool artist, a cool song, but the look is important.
Yeah.
As an entertainer, you have a
Yes.
very intriguing look. The hair, I saw it from the parking lot. I was like, here he comes. Here we go. I see deM atlaS. Nah, man, Rhyme Sayers are involved. We got this great record that we're playing. We played it first day when we launched. All
I
we
appreciate
got,
that. I appreciate that very much. yo.
Very, very cool record. And I got to be honest. See, a lot of times when people hear me on the radio, they be like, I thought that was a black kid. And I don't know if you guys are hip or not, but I'm a white guy. And when I heard you, I thought you were a white guy and
Yeah.
you're a black guy. And I'm like, yo, this is me and you in a perfect team. Like, oh my God. No, but it's like, isn't it funny when people meet you and they're like, oh, I thought you were somebody else. And
Yeah,
I'm
it's
deM
always
atlaS.
it's
Like,
always a funny thing, because you think of race and identity and culture and all of that. And I was raised in North Minneapolis, then I moved to Eagan, which is the suburb, and
Right.
I grew up in Eagan.
oh,
you know,
yeah.
and-
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, in middle school I remember like you look like Jordan from the Bernie Mac show, just all these white kids,
Yeah.
Or you call me Oreo or whatever,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. It's cool. I told
And-
you off the air, my nickname in prep school was Rick. Racial identity crisis. I owned it though. You know what I mean? I'm here, bro.
Yeah.
You see me what I'm doing now, right?
And
So-
I'm always encouraging myself, constantly reminding myself to be myself and
Yes, bro.
love myself
Yes.
and not try to be anything I'm not, because what will I look like? A damn fool.
No, but as an artist, it's really like about your vibe, about your expression, and the best artists are the most honest.
Yes. The most vulnerable, the most naked.
Yeah.
Right.
You started in the in the punk rock world.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it punk rock. It was more like a alternative metal, jazz, hip hop cover band. We called ourselves the Argonauts.
Yeah.
In high school, I was the front man.
Yeah.
And it's there I kind of got my training in using my voice and writing songs, making melodies, like song structure, verse, chorus, bridge,
Right.
chorus.
Right.
Yeah, so that was awesome. After everybody left for their prestigious colleges or whatever, I was kind of left to my own devices.
Yeah, man.
And that's how deM atlaS was born.
Yeah.
And I just went on town and just played shows and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's dope, man. How did the
Yeah.
Rhyme Sayers situation come about?
That came about from Kevin Beecham, I think, is the first.
Very
who-
cool hair as well.
Yes,
Very
see,
cool hair as well. Yeah.
And I released this EP back in 2012 into 2013 called Charlie Brown,
Yeah, man.
and I made a video for the song that I have called Charlie Brown, and I played a lot of shows around the city,
Yeah.
like sometimes three times a week.
Yeah.
And word kind of spread like that organically. There was no social media presence, hardly.
Mm-hmm.
I just started a little Facebook page.
Right.
I didn't know how Twitter worked.
Right.
So it was just all very organic, word of mouth.
Yeah.
And Kevin saw it. He saw the Charlie Brown video. He showed it to Sadiq and those cats. They put me on a show with opening up for Greaves at the Triple Rock.
Dope.
And that was kind of like the proving ground. They're like, okay, this cat has some potential. It's rough around the edges.
Yeah.
But then I got into a meeting with Sadiq, and he's like, we want to work with you. And that's
It's really
when everything
cool.
sort of changed.
Yeah. I heard the stage show is something to see.
Yeah.
You feel alive up there?
It gets pretty lit, I have to say.
How do you feel when you're on stage? You get into a zone? Like
I
what
get
is that
into
like?
a zone. I'm not even myself. It's an extension. It's my true self. I want to say.
Yeah.
It's just like that pent up.
Yeah.
Ah.
Right.
I can be myself. I'm just very comfortable up there.
Yeah.
It's expression. It's about being vulnerable.
Right.
And showing people vulnerability rather than some braggadocio, false idol. That's not me.
And I don't even think that's really what's rocking these days, man. I really believe that the honest artist is the winner. Like, that's the guy who connects the deepest with people. What did Jay-Z say? First I had the streets, then I had the charts. First I had their ears.
Now I have their hearts. Yeah.
And it takes that. You know what I mean? And you have a show tonight?
Yeah, I have a show tonight. My friend, shout out and blessings to my friend Ryan Ogle, aka St. Paul Love, who passed away. It's to remember him. It's called Legacy of Love. It's gonna be really, really beautiful and special at Ice House.
Yeah.
$10 suggested donation.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, I'm doing a 45-minute set. So come out and have some fun. And we're gonna celebrate this dude.
Yeah, man.
And his family's gonna be there. And yeah, he had a lot of potential. And he was a great producer, great beat maker.
Yeah.
And I still have his music on my laptop. So
you told me you're gonna chef a couple things up to those joints, huh?
yeah.
Cool.
I still am. I already did a joint to one of them. It's called Boplicity.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a jazz homage to like Miles Davis, John Coltrane sort of vibe. So
rest in peace to Ryan, man. We're going to rock for the boy tonight, man. It's going down at Ice House. If you want to check out deM atlaS, that's where he's going to be this evening. Let's get into the song, All We Got. Very fitting. Can you introduce this for the Twin Cities, man?
My man. Yo, this is deM atlaS. I'm rocking with Mr. Peter Parker on 95.3. And this song is called All We Got because we're all we got.
I never understood a lot.